Now, one man who's looking after Jake Drew is one of the greats, Gil Martin, with silver hair. Let's head down to Ben Sissel. He's with him.
With Gil Martin, silver hair racing, Jake Drew seems to be really good, and based on how relaxed you guys seem here in the pits, it looks like everything's going okay.
Yeah, I think so. Jake's doing a great job at our silver hair Chevrolet. He's going to school right now. He's got a lot of experience out there around him, and he needs to learn a few things. He's on this racetrack. He's never been here before, but I mean, what an amazing job he's doing sitting on the pole on his 7th start. So we're looking forward to great things from him.
Yeah, and just looking at the body language here with Jeff Holly to my left and you to my right, so it is one of those smart things to say you've got some veterans in front of you, see what they do, and then near the end of the race you can really turn it on. Is that maybe part of the strategy?
Yeah, I think so, because of the fact this place is so hard on brakes because the speeds are so high getting in the corner. And Rafa and Merle and these guys have got so many laps here. I think he can just pace himself and kind of learn some things. And then when we come back here next year, he'll be really a big contender.
Well, Adam, talk to the relaxed atmosphere here in the body language and what that might mean for the driver and what's going to happen here later on in the race. Back to you, gentlemen.
Knowing Gil Martin and Jeff Holly like I do, that doesn't surprise me. There's even Gil. What surprised me, Ben, is that you were sitting there. I mean, you're not that person. You're the one that's always up and at him. So it's nice to see that you got a little break as well. But no, Gil Martin, a legend. Yeah, absolute legend in our sport. I've been a pain in his side since I was like 15 years old in the NASCAR paddocks, and but always admired the man and his knowledge and his abilities to make a race car go fast with that knowledge. So, you know, like I said, Maurice and Laurel Hall, the people that they attract a lot of talent, not only behind the wheel, but just as important, if not in a lot of cases more important, you got to have that talent turning the wrenches.
Now, the safety car, the Corvette, still got its lights on, so we're still getting Abate's car out of turn 14, which we'll be coming up to. And we've been talking about Jake Drew, just 24 from Fullerton, California, and his 7th race. That is such an accolade to be pole in your 7th race of TransAm at this level.
And on top of that, and I speak to this a lot for the fans at home, because you see how they drive, and we can certainly talk about the performances that you're looking at, but the human beings that they are outside the car. And this Jake Drew always has a smile on his face, always is just such a pleasure to be around. And he's got the speed, you know, and I say that he you know, with just the utmost amount of sincerity, because he's just a pleasure to be around. So that's what you want in the sport. When the fans approach him, he's smiling and interacting with them and getting down and, you know, getting down on the level with the little kids and inspiring that next generation. So yeah, to see him perform on the racetrack, that's also extra special. But how they do outside the race car, that means a lot to me as well.
Yeah, and what you may not know is that Drew obviously got experience in the NASCAR Truck Series and ARCA in 21 and 23, but first time at Road America. So to take the pole at a track like this, first time.
It's not easy. It's not easy. No, this place is a tricky racetrack. And again, Gil Martin said it down there. He's around drivers that have a large amount more miles on their odometer around this place than he's got. And a massive amount more. I mean, he's behind. Look at Mike Skeen. He's behind Mike Skeen. Yeah. You can just sit. I mean, you can learn something behind Mike Skeen under pace laps. So no. I mean, he's going to school in a lot of ways. I think it's really smart. And Gil spoke to what we were talking about before, right? There's so much speed you have to take off these cars. So many large braking exercises here that it's more about taking care of the brakes than it seems the tires. It looks like the tires are going to be underneath these cars all the way to the end.